Hey, Rob from Entrepreneur here. Day 2 of Arctic15. Now we are going to be focusing on the startups. What they do, what they offer, how much money they are raising. Let's go and see.
Koll is an application which actually adds caller identity and call reason to every call. The solution actually came from my background of being the person who people want to sell something to. I received and I actually even picked up the phone for 1,300 cold sales calls. To be fair, it was quite a horrible experience.
Yeah, so we are really developing a thin membrane large antenna for small satellites. Actually, the research is done in Tampere University and based on my PhD research. So we are proposing a very thin membrane antenna, very flexible antenna that could be put in a very small volume into the satellite, which means small satellite, so less costly satellite, and more satellites can go into space, which results into a cheaper service from the space. And a large antenna can be now deployed from a small satellite, which was not possible before.
Which is a research to business project in Tampere University. Yes, that's our instrument name. So the project is about that we have a measurement device that can measure stiction of two surfaces. So how two surfaces stick to each other and what force is needed to separate them.
Project is a name for PreMet. This innovation is coming from the Tampere University laboratories and the team there. Women breast cancer detection. So the innovation is based on the biomarkers. What they have now created a model where they are combining those biomarkers in the way that it can be used in the lateral flow tests. Normally you use these mammographic or scanners there, and now we are making the implementation to be detected by lateral flow test as a corona test.
So we are a publisher of overseas mobile games in China, kind of a publisher/publishing platform that essentially opens the Chinese gaming market for overseas publishers. Because China is the largest gaming market in the world. It accounts over 30% of global gaming revenues, but it is also the most difficult market to get into. There are a lot of entry barriers, including regulatory requirements to have a local publishing partner. So we fill that gap to be a local partner for overseas developers who want to tap their growth potential in China.
We are trying to create tools for helping artists to create more immersive experiences with a budget. Like simplifying the workflow will actually help them to have better shows. So they will actually improve their branding and so on.
Our main target group is children under 12. So and the idea that they can train in home environment. The parents don't have to drive you anywhere. If it's too cold outside, too warm outside, too dangerous outside, you can stay home and you can put your football shoes on. You can do it like authentic feel for the turf, and you can do a lot of touches. And with the interactive games, you can do it much better and longer than normal like cones or something like that.
It's 800,000 from the Business Finland, and currently we are looking for more pre-seed funding for the actual company spin-off later on, 800,000 or a bit more. So the next step is to make this into a sellable product. At the moment it's still a university research tool. We need a little bit of more work to make it a sellable product. We also need to improve the software that it's ready for customers, and then we need to set up the first customer installations and first sales.
We made 2 small rounds last like 7 months ago. We are planning for the third round, and hopefully we can get raised enough money to enter the US market. The hope is around 500,000 euros.
We are looking for 5 million. The next milestones there is that we are working with the manufacturers to scale up the productization itself so that we can scale it globally. Other thing there is that we need to prepare ourselves for the regulatory processes. As you know, CE, FDA marks for the product itself.
We ourselves raised a small round earlier this year, and we are now doing a small extension for that. So we are looking for investors who would be interested in joining our growth journey. But then we also want to connect with investors who might have portfolio companies who could publish in China. So our round extension is 1 million euros. So we are expecting to raise a round probably next year, and this is now to fuel our fast growth.
At the moment, we are looking for an angel investor, and it's something about 50,000 euros to 100,000 euros. With that money, we are going to complete the development of the hardware, making it ready for manufacturing. Then the software, we are going to have some help from a programmer that is going to do the fine-tuning from the thing that we have done. And the marketplace, we are going to boost it with marketing mostly.
Seeking 1 million euro from private investors, and then we are looking kind of additional public funding from for example, from ESA. Total need for next 2 years will be something like 2.5, 2.8 million euros to get the next the next phase.
One of the key reasons, let's say, behind Arctic, what I think it makes it great is the opportunity to actually do network and willing to meet with investors, with other founders and companies. They try to create it very intimate in the sense, and I think they're very well known even about the whole idea of organizing these different meetings through the platform that they typically utilize. I think they have most deal meetings held in an event or something like that. So I would say is that overall meeting with different people, ecosystem players in a very relaxed settings.
I love it. It's been really high energy. Of course, AI has been such a broad pillar of the conference. So I've been partaking in many discussions, both on stage and off stage. So I think it's very timely, on topic, and been very well attended. So many good experiences and good conversations.